Hello everyone. So today we'll be talking about visitor visa and super visa and what is the difference between these both. So firstly, we'll be talking about a visitor visa. So visitor visa allows you to stay up to 6 months on one-time entry. So if you want to stay longer than that 6 months, you can apply for a visitor visa extension. Usually, the visitor visa is issued for a 10 years, which is a multiple entry visa, but usually it depends on the passport validity too. So make sure you renew your passport and have it for a longer time in order to get the 10 years multiple entry visa. And the government fees for the visitor visa is just $100 and plus the $85 for the biometrics. Every country has different processing times. For example, visitor visa from India is for about 45 to 50 days, which keeps on changing depending upon the number of applications and the processing time. So if you're on a visitor visa and you want to come to Canada, the only requirements from the sponsor side and from the applicant, I'll be telling you in brief. So from the applicant side, you need to establish your current country status. So let's say if you're applying from India and you are a citizen over there and you are working currently, so you need to establish your work. So you need to give a job letter, your ITRs, your pay slips, and bank statements. And also for the funds, you need to provide your funds. Let's say if you're a single applicant, 5 to 6 lakhs should be enough. But if you are applying as a family, then make sure you have sufficient funds to support your stay. Your sponsor can help you for the funds too. So if your relative is sponsoring you for a visitor visa, they can also establish their funds and attach a bank letter along with that. And from the sponsor side, their status is required, a sponsor letter is required, and a notarized declaration will be required from your sponsors declaring that how will they be supporting you and what is the reason of your visit. So let's say if you do not have any sponsors in Canada and you just want to come here and visit and explore the beautiful Canada, right? So in that cases, what you can do is you can establish your itinerary and your reasons for visit. You can establish your funds. It should be strong funds. And let's say if you're giving your itineraries, it can be from different places and you need to establish your plans of your tourism to Canada. So that is all about a visitor visa. If you need more information, you can contact us. So now we'll be talking about the super visa. So let's say if you want to sponsor your parents and grandparents to Canada and you are a permanent resident or a citizen, then super visa is going to be the good option and the best option for you. So firstly, we'll be talking about the requirements. So the first and important requirement is the income requirement. So people get confused a lot on how to calculate your income. So I'll be giving you an example on who are considered your dependents. So your cousins, your siblings, or your biological brother and sisters are not considered as your dependents. So dependents is your spouse and your children. So for example, if you're married and you have one child and you want to sponsor both of your parents, right? So your income is going to be considered for 5%, which is $57,988. So you need to meet this income requirement, nothing less than that. So it should be about to the amount or above. And the next requirement is the medical insurance. So medical insurance needs to be paid upfront or in installments, and it should be done for at least 1 year from the entered Canada. And the next thing is that the insurance should be covered for about $100,000 for the emergency coverage. So these are the main two requirements which are essential in order to sponsor your parents or grandparents. So let's talk about the government fees. So government fees for visitor visa and the super visa is similar. So it's $100 plus the $85 for the biometrics. And plus the different processing times is depending upon the countries. So that is about it for super visa. If you need more information about visitor visa and the difference between the super visa, you can contact us on the contact details below, and we'll be attaching the links along with this video for the income requirement and the visitor visa. Thank you.